Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now here's Hunter. Outside Garland. Knocks it down from distance. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Here's Ingram. Cavaliers with a rebound. Pass to Mitchell. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Quickly. Over Garland. And it's Quickly with a miss. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Outside Garland. The three is up. It's another three for Cleveland.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And here's Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Quickly. And the shot's good.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game. Garland for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes in the post. That one doesn't drop. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Quickly. Here's Mobley. And he banks in the layup.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Here's Ingram. And a missed layup.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Barrett. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 8. .119 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Merrill. Back to Garland. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Garland's got 11 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The Raptors making a switch here. Right side Ingram. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little bit.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Yep, that one goes.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Mitchell. The shot from the low post is good. 6 points for him.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
And that one's good. Ingram.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Pass the ball. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Cleveland on. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Bryant outside. Pass to Wade. Now Mitchell. Shot is up. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's Agbaji. It's rebounded by Wade. Here's Mitchell. Tipped. Lets the three fly. And the basket by Agbaji. Agbaji's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Ingram. Mobley with some nice D. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. Out to Mobley. Garland for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And that one's good. Ingram. Ingram's got 7 points. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3 ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Guys, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. This one for 3 with the tip. Mobley grabs the board. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell gets a step. It's rebounded by Barrett.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Raptors trail by 12. Over to the left wing. A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Ingram. Clock at 6. Pulls up at the elbow. And again, no good by Toronto. Now Garland. 14 points for him. That one falls. And that's now 6 points for Evan Mobley.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
.116 left in the half. The shot by Ingram, no good. To the middle. Here's Hunter. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And it's quickly with a miss. Right side Garland. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Garland, he's open. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Garland's got 7 now in this quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. Left side Garland. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Barnes a screen. Here's Ingram. Softly drops in the floater. Ingram's got 12.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, the size, long arm, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
Outside Barrett. Back to Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for Brandon Ingram.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Mitchell drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Ingram can't get that one to fall. Cleveland leading by 19. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Outside Barnes. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Hunter. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That'll send Emmanuel quickly to the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Garland for three. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Picked by Pirtle. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got his first 2 points.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Mobley. Back to Merrill. Hits a three-pointer.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Here's Toronto with the ball. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Agbaji. Sweet little floater. Agbaji's got 8.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it up. .152 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got 22.
And what a night for Garland. He does this every once in a while. It just explodes.
Cleveland leading by 22. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Shed. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. No good on his first attempt of the game.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And that one's good.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Back to Dick. Puts up a deep three. Mobley grabs the board. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. .52 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Count it. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Picked by Pirtle. Here's Ingram. Pirtle. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Barrett. No good. Unable to win this run. On the wing, Mitchell. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
28.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ball with it. Merrill outside. Off target from three-point range. Right side Dick. Hands it from the wing.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Porter with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Back to Porter. Over Ingram. Porter's shot is off. Here's Toronto with the ball. Puts it up from 17. The shot by Ingram, no good. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The pull-up. And no good. Pass to Wade. Ball outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Grady Dick picks one up.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
And so here is Toronto. Here's Ingram. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Takes the three. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Outside Garland. Here's the three. He buries it from three. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Garland up top. Can he keep it going? Mobo with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. An open look for Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Outside Garland. And the jumper is good. 31 points for Darius Garland. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Takes a 13-footer. Again, the miss by Ingram. Crafty move. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Garland's got 33.
When you talk about players with great ball skills, Garland comes up early in the discussion.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Ingram. Mobley grabs the board.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Darius Garland.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Shot clock at 6. Picked by Pirtle. With the floater.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Here's Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And it's Toronto's ball. Barnes feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to Tyson. Now Mitchell. Outside Hunter. And Mitchell with the slam.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high.
Hey.